They went straight up the middle. They planted a wall. They went for the instant B push. This time, it's mind games. Look at all of those green dots that fit on B. They threw up some walls, and then all of the action is actually on the A site. I love the head games early on, but now we're actually going to see some initial gunfights. Who comes out with the first headshot?
Yeah, and the fake out there came from the wall that was placed from the Sage, right? Because that's always going to be a very common push in the beginning of a pistol round to just go for that. Now, though, you got Drone hanging around the side. Wardell, he's going to make his presence felt, getting himself 2 kills with that one, and a flawless ending there. Over to C, so they got to look at A. They managed to pull away some utility, but now there comes the attack. A Raze nade trying to prevent some kind of push from coming in, but the Spectre from a distance won't need to worry too much about that player trying to challenge with a pistol, because you're going to have that gun in order to back you up there. They take full presence of the C site, 2 players down, and this is looking like happy days here for TSM. They own this site. This is theirs. Good luck to T1 trying to get this one out of their hands. And Wardell's having a field day out here.
Yeah, at this point, you're AZK and you're just trying to take a few weapons out.
Spike is down, and they've spread out side of B mid. Look for Crashies here, though.
Delete.
Yes, he did. He got through, and if Crashies gets through, that could be a problem. AZK there as well, still going to be alive. Brax gets through. Now what looked like a really difficult situation has all of a sudden become very winnable. Last player left alive. It's going to be Wardell inside of the cubby. Is it enough, though? Using those smokes, just trying to just tailwind. Oh my God! Okay, all right, let's calm down. Let's calm down. It was 2. It was nasty, but they get the win. They get. Wardell does try to get on top of the site there. Sub Rosa watching the flank, doing the job of a Brimstone there, protecting that one. Wardell gets through. So Wardell will be on the opposite side of this wall here. That's 1. Yes. No, not 2. Not 2. Just stay alive here. Slow orb, no updraft, but does see the gun and gets a shot. I mean, that's just value right there. That's value, Puckett.
And Crashies
Lord.
Oh
my goodness.
Being on the other side, but Drone and Haze connected with some headshots of their own. Golden Boy, this was basically finishing that early round and seeing another wall go up recently. They are playing their Sage there. It's going to take longer to rotate over to the C site. And speaking of C, it is under pressure. Sub Rosa, so good at getting first blood, adds another one.
And they're still not committing, right? They're still not committing. They have people all around the map just waiting for them to start to make some moves. And I don't blame T1. Once you get a kill out there, you lose AZK, you bring bodies over to that C site. You got to protect Garage. Now B is going to be up for grabs here. Crashies is on the flank, and perhaps this could be a connection for Haze, which it is in fact, prompting a full rotation from Ska. Or actually, a full rotation from Ska. Never mind, he was actually by the gong. Some players actually drift over towards C-Site Garage, still holding on to this area here, but we do have an A look. And look at this food. That's 2 kills.
Where is everyone hiding?
The food Crashies combo at short range, playing those sneaky angles. They don't check again. TSM just assuming they'll be safe till they get to the top of the ramp, and they are punished early. Big start for T1. Not done yet.
Why destroyed?
Not at all.
They got the information they needed with Spike down. Everyone rotated over here, Golden Boy. Wardell's going to try and fight his way out, but they've got one pinned in the right corner.
Yeah, and they hightail it out of there. Nope, don't want to deal with that one. They did the right thing, played Cypher.
Coming out of T1.
Yeah, Food's watching that flank. If anyone tries to like push around, and there goes the wall. Comes some movement there. They're going to make their way into sight. Wardell gets on top of the wall. Crashies right behind Gong. And there is a Hunter's Fury from AZK. Gets 1 kill on Cutler. Wardell, though. Oh, Wardell kills Brax as Brax was mid-ult. Did not get the fire the rocket. Spike is down. Food around the flank, though.
AZK thought he was going to stop the plant. It gets down, and we're going to see 2 left. So let's go Crashies and AZK. Make it just AZK. As Crash
pull attention from so many different areas. They do have to be careful about this time around because it's looking a little like deja vu. Yep,
Cameron's going to get the
and
Wardell
Wardell's going to get the shot.
Pick.
I know
Love it.
Oh my goodness.
Set
What a
play
shot
to
that
clear.
was.
And then Food is holding close. You know, Crashies is around the corner. Here they go. Drone on the flank. It's going to hit early on the C site. They're stacking up. Remember, T1 is not expected to win this round. Any kill is a small victory.
Yeah, it is. And what I am a little worried about is actually that guy that's going to be making his way around the flank. It's Drone. And he came around the corner, killed AZK. They could not have the moment to check mid. Obviously, they can just crash. He's by himself. There are going to be some play now doing the same thing here in Valorant. And ooh, Sky, oh man, and Sub Rose, a great placement with the molly. No option for Skadoodle, just across the ice wall there. And unfortunately for him, we'll have another rough round.
Only shots Wardell misses are on drones, apparently. Drone gets out, and it's long enough to spot the Phoenix. So it's actually a pretty big drone, and Crashies punishes that.
A little bit different than what we've seen in the previous rounds, right? They lost out on a player early. It kind of trickled down from there. AZK is going to be aware, but as soon as he goes in for the shot, Hayes beams him, headshot, and now the res back in. They'll have the man advantage and then some. It is only going to be Crashies inside of the site. No other option but to move around, but Crashy,
You need more?
Crashy with 5. Oh, wait, some Rosa. It's got an ace. Now they're going to make their way into C site. Ska, see some shots actually coming through. He's gonna have to bail out of this one. A great slow there on the side, but it wasn't enough to stop Drone in time. Drone with 2 kills. Headshot on AZK, gets himself a nice little round there. Wardell on the flank, all the way on the side, I should say, in the back side of the map. Skadoodle's play to actually go inside or further inside of C long was a pretty smart read there. We'll be able to come around the flank. The spike will go down. No, it actually does not. Food will roast Hayes, and he's trying to stick the plant. I respect the hustle there. They actually take the spike, and they're going to get out of there. They're going to bounce out. No reason to take this fight here. You yank all this attention away, but Skadoodle, thankfully for them, were just able to stay inside of C. Scott gets a kill on the drone. That could potentially be huge. 7 HP now. 17 HP, excuse me. Skadoodle, some signs of life out of him. When the wire's gone, you know that you're dealing with one, but it's a very odd situation, but I do like how they just went out instantly to try and handle this one. Cutler hanging far back inside of the C site. Will die. Now it's up to the retake. And this wide flank that is going to come around from Drone and Sub Rosa.
Big gamble there by TSM. They thought it was coming. A doesn't happen, and now the C site is flooded. Retake time as Drone finds AZK. It's doable. You're already missing 2, though. And let's see here. T1 rather is missing 2 and make it 3 now as Prax is going to get picked. A 4th will fall as Drone is lighting it up with the UFC, aka the Ghost now at Valorant. Wardell going to finish.
He's doing some damage. So we'll force a heal out early on. Hayes did get the kill. Hayes did get the kill. They're going to go into this fight without food. No smokes, but a flash. Drone, he gets a kill, not before being wrapped up there by Brax's grenade. And then Cutler will locate 2 of his own, leaving just 1 player left. They spoke too soon. He's dead.
Sub Rosa, so aggressive. I love just the confidence you see out of Drone, out of Sub Rosa. These guys will take any gunfight, and here Wardell, he is going to play off the bait. They start making their way up C1. He finds the first, the second, and down goes Crashies for a 3rd. Way from adding another win to the category. Food on the attack with just a Bulldog. It's going to be T1 trying to push this one up to A. Cutler will be the first line of defense. The Cypher finds one. Brax gets through, but for how long? Cutler can't cut him down in time as Skadoodle finds the Bulldog kill, and he will see a plant any moment.
Gotta get this spike down ASAP. The longer they wait, the more they're going to give Wardell and company an opportunity to get back in there and overtake the site.
How did he get in and out like that, Golden Boy?
2v3.
Wardell is ridiculous.
Look at Sub Rosa. Look at Sub Rosa, the sneaky beaver. Am I right, Puckett? The sneaky beaver.
Oh yeah, that's officially a sneaky beaver play.
And this will be planted for long, and he's going to just bait this thing out with, and they will get the kill, so not enough time, and bring him over to C for a little bit, right? There's just so much. And then Drone gets a kill with that. He gets 2. It's all running back. It's all to run it back. The man was invincible, and he gets 2 kills there. Sabrosa now pops the ult down, but that is going to be Drone backing him up. 3 kills for the robot. And now Crashies by himself. Ain't gonna happen, bro. That's it. TSM cracked on Haven. Tell me different. You're a liar. And that is going to force him to have to go back. They locked him out, close the door, and they will get that spike down here. But that wall has been mentioned previously. It is so thin, it will be destroyed rather quickly. Now it's up to Drone, and Drone actually got all the way around here and just managed to hold on Heaven.
Yeah, TSM, they're waiting for their Cypher. They're going to wait for all 5 before they try and go on the retake. But Drone is going to give them a 5v4 advantage here as Brax gets picked from the box. A little bit of slowdown coming in here from AZK, but the hit is still coming through.
And not a lot of information gathered from that spy cam, but what will be gathered are these shots there. Crashies gets 2 kills. A low play there with the flash. On the outside was Crash Fender's side. All right, now that they've blocked the vision, but he will recon and then get the info maybe from that one. So back away. The job has been done, though. A few shock arrows are going to go out, do some damage here, but Skadoodle now going to be on the run-in. And Hayes, Cutler, they have so many guns to work with. A right click there from the Classic might actually be just the thing that they needed in that instance to get into the site and get control. But there are still going to be a few players left alive here, and with numbers like that, just going to be stacked around mid. You're also going to have one player hanging out in this Cubby here, and that is Sabrosa. Drone by Tree.
No, we don't expect the Brimstone here. Not the... Well, now they know.
Yeah, now they know, but they just needed to shoot that doorway, Puckett. That was it. Shoot the doorway. He's going to try and challenge it and flash around the corner and just end him.
All right, you get to sight. Wardell's waiting for you, but you take him down instantly. So Spike's going to be planted. You've got numbers. Great start here coming out of T1.
You will not kill my ally.
And Cutler, he's got some decisions to make right now. Just the Spectre in hand. How many guns can you take off the opponents?
And let's not balk at that early res there as well. They've rotated back around to B site now, leaving
just
Cutler
as TSM
in the
rotates
site alone.
A.
Yeah,
this
exactly.
Is tough timing, and we've seen Crashies be able to hold this on the flip side in the past. What can Cutler do as the lone Cypher? He's going to get the info, but then expect an immediate rush. Can he trade out too? It'll be massive.
Camera taken out. Cage triggered.
Yeah, and everyone's going to start running there, but and a real clever play there from Brax. They're going to use the boost up from the wall there on the Sage. So it's something that will get treated to a lot as this map first came out. It was something people had identified right away.
Not give up.
But even then,
I really like
I
T1's patience. Yeah, money in the world, and they're gonna keep trying to add to that war chest. Drone did pop the ultimate. He's on the hunt. What can he find out before he goes back? So Rose is gonna find food. That's a great start here for TSM, and he continues to spam through the door, which is gonna be coming down as the attackers are on site. Spike's going down any moment, but here comes the defense on the retake.
Yeah, waiting this one out. A few clever shots right through the rafters to kill targets down low. It is wood, so the structure is not going to be very stable. No ultimates for this as well. You're just going to have to rely on the firepower here. This is a big round for TSM. They're not doing that great financially. A Paranoia is going to go out. Wardell, though, you can always rely on him to at least find one with the operator, and he does exactly that. Skadoodle, though, on the outside by Wine, gets a kill. Cutler there to back him up. Ska from the outside. Brax has his teammates back, though. And Drone goes in for the encounter. The spike continues to count down. And he's just going to try and hold him on to the site here. He won't be able to get
deep back A, or he's somewhere in the middle. So AZK relaying all of this information, letting his teammates know A site's probably weak. As we say it, the Wardell gets a little bit aggro and finds food for another first blood.
Oh, man. You know, and I respect it. I thought Crashies could have gotten there in time before Wardell had reset. But it just seems like the op resets faster for Wardell. I don't understand why. It's like the gun is broken in his hands.
It's nutty. It's nutty. The boy doesn't miss, and he tells you if you watch his stream, he puts in the hours because he wants to be the best sniper on the planet. He is going to make it work every time he can economically. And even with 100 credits left in the bank, well, he's going to add at least 600 more to it with just 2 kills in this round. Taking a look, it's not done yet, but now it is. Rosa brings it to just 1 player left. And Skadoodle, he's going to try and save the operator. Big stop for...
Like the paranoia play from drone, or the paranoia play and then drones peek around corner like that.
FaZe, of course, moving over to that Omen for TSM. Was trying to set drone up for success, but now he's peeked by Skadoodle's op in the back. And now...
Oh, no.
Well, they assumed it was clear. It is not. Drone again holding a close corner. He's got the flashes to finish this fight.
Yeah, both players actually ended up getting flash here. Subrosa's holding the angle down. Footsteps have been heard. They're going to be making their way over to mid. Subrosa intelligently on the rotation. Just waiting now. They have no other choice but to plant on A. And once they do, they will get delayed by that ultimate. Brimstone, he drops it. He has to leave it. There's nothing he could do. He is managed to get it just so tight. But oh no, there goes Wardell with the Hunter's Fury from downtown. And another one in the corner there. T1 have really enjoyed going for this A side, trying to take any kind of intel that they can. Subrosa headshot on the food. AZK having to dip away from this one. He's going to be inside of the cubby.
You will not kill my ally.
Got their teammate back in. They'll have that man advantage.
This is really good news for T1. You've got 5 ultimates at the start of the round. Well, now you've invested quite a bit. 2 still left in the bank, but 3 have been used. Turning them into kills, though, is T1 as Brax finds drone. They've got heaven covered. The Raptors going to be watched by your best sniper rifle. Wall is invested to block off short A, and Spike will be planted safely.
All right.
We said it, but Wardell's up top of the sniper. Yeah, this is tough.
Exactly. Yeah, eventually that Spike was going to go down. Oh, Wardell, paranoia from below, up above.
Exactly
Smart play. And now that Wardell's going to be by himself on the flank, he should get picked off here any second now. Unawares, he will run right into the loving hands of Crashies. Hello, my friend.
Knife.
I thought you could manage to just get, or I was going to say, I thought that they were going to be able to get inside of the site, but Subrosa with a critical molly, slowing down the push, forcing him to go back, but a whole heap load of utility was used. Drone's going to be on the outside mid, gets killed there by Brax. Hayes, though, around the side, gets a dink on the Sage. Will have to run away, tail between the legs there. Food punishes Hayes, who is by Cubby. And now things slow down once again. 20 seconds, though. They can't slow down too much here, Puckett. Not a lot of time to work with, and they're surrounded.
You got to make a decision. You got to go for it all in. 1 player to beat. It's the Cypher. He's always on B. The question is, where is he hiding? Defensive wall almost cut him off, stopping the plant.
Woo. Do they get it? It's so close.
Yes.
Oh,
no.
It's not enough.
I thought they had it. I thought they had... Talking to a lot of pros, they don't know. Do we run the Omen and the Brimstone? Do you pick Omen over Brim every time? Well, you can't get through Wardell without something, boys. That is the 3rd try peek and the 3rd punish. Make it 4th. Give him the ace. This is a gun round.
Oh, my Scott. Okay. So Scott down low and mid. I mean, Subrosa was looking around and kind of gave me a little bit of a jump scare there. And he's looking to end this. Oh, goes in for the...
Into action, potentially.
Hayes is hearing these shots. As soon as this dark cover comes out, it's about the reaction time. Brax reaction just a little bit better there. Crashies, thankfully for his teammates, was able to end Subrosa. They're looking over for A side here, but Wardell again gets himself too. This is just absurd. He's inside of hell. His back is against the wall. At some point, the man has to die, and finally, he's going to fall to the hands of Crashies. Drone, though. Let's see what he could do with an op this time around over by Heaven. Spike hasn't gone down yet. Why? Because all of T1 Puckett have hightailed it out of there. As well, Puckett, they're going to have to commit to this. They know where he is now.
Oh,
drone,
the peek
what a
and the
shot
drone
from him.
All right, Food. Got to buy some time. We're come up clutch, and they've got you caged.
And he's at 8 HP as well, Puckett. It's just not the best of scenarios. but they're tagging it, so they're going to shoot it through the wall. I think this was actually planted out in the open. Yeah, no, it was actually planted behind. Go to the playbook and come up with a strategy so that this way they don't end out 8-4 on Ascent. With this team attacking, though, and just Wardell again, he does not miss.
Question is, what door is he watching?
Oh, hello. And
Brax with the fake teleport.
Yeah, so he just goes for the teleport for the information. It's the last round, so you might as well just go for the play there. Drone on the flank, but now A site will be taken over. It is a 3v3 here. Hunter's Fury out for Wardell. He's just looking to prevent this plant from happening. Does apply some damage there to the Breach, who has Rolling Thunder. At some point, I wonder what he's going to be able to do with that. Drone embracing the insanity of going inside with the run it back. Rolling Thunder is played, forcing everyone back here from TSM. But Wardell drops around the corner so fast and makes it look so easy. We'll dodge that stun for a moment here. For where this player is actually going to be located, down low. Only one player left alive. It's going to be Food, but he will not be alive for much longer. And TSM will go into the half. 8-4.
I don't want to say this.
Skadoodle plays wall, so you're going to get about 30 seconds of stall there. The opposite wall is shredded through. Some more stall, dropping through, and just such great timing on the slow orb. But they were able to get something out of that. They were able to get some kills. And now if they want to start this rotation around, and each time they're trading for each other, now B site's going to be open. There's no door. There's nothing there to stop them. They know that they have all the presence of the site. And look out for the flank here, because you actually have a Cypher that is hearing all of the footsteps, so knows that they're just going to be trucking it over to the other side here. 13 seconds left. They will comfortably be able to plant now. And this is going to be Skadoodle approaching inside. We'll have the Sova there as well to back him up. AZK, though, not long for this world. It is all going to come down to the one and only Skadoodle. Is it enough, though? He's got 5 shots in it, but it's
much time for the rest of the squad to rotate.
And he knows that they're going to be coming. But the paranoia so well timed there. Went right to the backside of the ramp. So Crashies is just now listening for all these players to start to make the push. Cutler headshot again onto Crashies. B site is free. They'll get that plan off, having to play off this retake coming from the defender's side. Subrosa has the angles. He's laid down quite a few shots, and some damage has been done. It's going to be Wardell's turn here with a Marshall at long range. He's going to have the assistance. He's going in for the cheeky close range shot. That's Wardell with 2. Can somebody stop this man, please? That would describe this game for me. It's not like this. Honestly, it really is. Because T1, they deserve all the hype. They are a great team. I mean, you got heavy hitters on this squad, but TSM have just been able to freely walk onto the site. Maybe Braxo doesn't want that conversation to end. Brax gets 2 kills for his efforts there, even though he was cooking on that Molotov. Now you have 2 to 3 here. Spike is down, and Subrosa, he's just going to play far away. Yeah, he's going to play far away for this Brimstone ult.
This is pretty good if you're T1.
Oh,
and that is even bigger.
I'm actually surprised. Wow, I did not think that he was going to poke there, and that Hayes was going to buy as much time as he possibly could. Here's where all of these actions are going to be taking place. The teleport putting a little fear in them, but they ain't scared. AZK crept around corner and got the headshot, and finally T1 gets a round win after losing 6 straight. That is also counting in the previous half. Lol.
Halo. We grew up on Halo. It's not our fault.
It's true. It's just Halo. It really is nothing I can do about it, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Can't take it back.
But the 25 armor that they have will make them a little bit of a squishy target. And Drone doesn't really care about any of that, though. Any of that noise. AZK, on the other hand, AZK gets a big kill on the Drone. There goes an orbital strike, and the TP actually just to get out of dodge, because that orbital strike was coming in. Well timed there by the Omen. Brax, and Brax up top. Brax with 3. He's looking for some more targets, but Subrosa's finally going to drop him. And it's just Subrosa alone. A big round that TSM, or excuse me, T1 really needed here.
It's going to be Sheriffs for this round. They may be just looking here at the next.
Yeah, I'm just going to say, we're not going to talk about the grenade.
Brax with a nice paranoia. He's already got kills this round, and he is looking for more. Down goes Drone. Spike is on the ground, back in spawn, and everyone is gone. So, guns versus no guns. Expected win for T1.
Meanwhile, you have Hayes working over by the mid. There goes the dark cover. We'll be able to curveball out of this one, but actually saw Crashies go through here and then gets tagged because of the recon that they got there. So now they'll be right inside of the B site now. Once again, Wardell just pops up in the kill feed with an op kill through some kind of structure. It's pure shenanigans. 4v3. Some ults are going to be online for T1. The Rolling Thunder in the back of the map actually could be a problem for them. But Drone with the run it back. Look at just the sheer value he's getting out of this, man. It's ridiculous.
Oh, and Scott can't even get away with the gun. Back while he peeks every single corner for the instant kill with the operator. You know he's good with it. And props to T1. They're not over peeking, not committing, not using any utility unnecessarily. They're going to be playing time here. And with 30 seconds left, as soon as they get info, they will all rotate.
Yeah, no time wasted. All of them shot that doorway down, and Wardell timed that thing beautifully so that his teammates can get inside of the site, look around. One player's going to be hanging out in the back. It's Crashies, though. And Crashies, not long for this world, as Cutler is going to drop him there with a headshot. B-side once again in this control. Wardell, a quick peek around the corner. Now looking for another one. A few seconds remaining, but they'll safely be able to get this plant down here. And Wardell will simply drop back, watch this angle with the op. As soon as this dark cover comes down, they're going to have to deal with this.
Wardell's so nutty. How do you push through this sniper rifle? You go through the narrow way, you're done. You all push down, or you expect multiple guns peeking that left angle.
Revealing area.
Wall up as well. That's going to make it even tougher. Just buying time here. They're playing for the spike detonation potentially if needed.
Wardell exchanges a shot there. Skadoodle got a kill onto Drone. It's just going to be one, but Brax wins the fight. And he does not have enough time to be able to defuse this, folks. We've been seeing Brax go there for the assistance, too, in the later rounds. Crashies is getting the intel. He's got one. I think he sees two, three, perhaps. This is going to be yet another one of those attacks. He does manage to stay alive. Cutler takes the sizable amount of damage. Once again, no Sage, no heal, no protection there. Wardell backside with that drone, gets knowledge. Crashies 2 kills, huge. Wardell, though, still finds value with that op. Knows one player is going to be located in the back, but I don't think he's going to be able to do much with this one. Still gets some more shots, though. Crashies, another kill for him.
Drone, now they got some info. Brax knows they're coming from the left.
Uh-oh.
But it's Wardell popping the ult.
Yeah, that's not good. AZK, though, is still going to be alive in the backfield. They have not gotten that spike down yet. He needs to stay up. He can use this drone for Wardell's at 16 HP. And it's going to be his turn now, and he catches him with his drone out. That's an awkward one there. AZK, more damage. Or at least he was trying to do some damage there. You got 2 players left alive now. Perhaps this is going to be the moment that they were looking for. TSM, we're going to be rather poor. They have the advantage. They have a player up because of that resurrect. They just need to get into the site. You got Hayes in the back as well as Sub Rosa. Either of these players can clutch out at a moment's notice, but Skadoodle, I can't even say his name. That's how good he is with that up. And in the later rounds, he's turning up.
Ska Papa doing it once again. We're going to see everybody but Food now into double digits. Skadoodle with a big round. That was messy, though, for a moment.
Not only because he's going to be looking down the barrel of multiple members of his team. There goes. But they managed to slow him down. He's going to get even more delay. And then the wall comes through. So they invest the Brim ult, but they are not able to actually push onto the site quite yet, though. And just as I say that, Drone comes from the side. A big play once again with the run it back. He does so well with that ultimate. Crashies was there, though, to even the score. AZK up on top now. Things slow down for just a moment. Spike is down, but they're going to have to start moving here, Puckett. The pressure is on for T1. Wardell is still alive. Wardell has a snipe, but a lot of players have just been tagged. You got 2 bodies that are going to be located inside of Hell, and here's Wardell dropping back to that position, not allowing them to get any kind of presence inside of this one. So Rosa, a headshot onto Food, and Wardell still lingering outside. nails another shot on the Brax. Shot. It ain't gonna matter. TSM are the first North American Ignition Series champions.
TSM is the best Valorant team on the planet. I'm just gonna crown them right now. They come in, they make a ridiculous run, undefeated through group play. They stutter a little bit in the very first round of the bracket, and since then have showed dominance after going 2-1 in the upper bracket finals. They have a clean 2-game finish after going up 30-11 here from Wardell as they close out the 3-0 sweep.